Bit of a high one today, 184.8. Where did that come from? What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. Today's one is going to be a good one. We have got a full day of eating planned. Haven't actually done one of these since just before Christmas, but I made the decision to make the last video of every month a full day of eating video. I don't really know what it is about them, but when I look back at the stats, consistently they're the most viewed. They're the ones that people watch for the longest and the ones that people seem to request the most as well. And I've had no problem at all making these because I actually really enjoy watching full day of eating videos as well. So of course, I really hope you enjoy this one. It's 8:40 AM on Saturday, 31st of Jan. I've just weighed in at what you just saw was a 184 point something, which is definitely a bit higher than what I have been. I'll put the data on the screen as always so you can see what's been happening. I'm not worried about it in the slightest. I'm pretty sure it's because I had quite a big dinner last night and had it quite late. We'll give it a few days and I'm pretty sure we'll be back to our usual kind of trend. So on today's agenda, I'm going to go to JD Gyms this morning to go train some chest and abs. Might film a little bit there, might not. It's quite difficult filming in that gym, to be honest. Quick food shop just to get a few little bits in. Need to do a work block at the desk because I need to make some short form content and finish the January debrief. Everton are playing at 3 o'clock, so I need to watch them. And then after all of that, me and my buddy Adam are going to go get some food and we're going to go to a Starbucks to edit some content probably. So it is set to be a fantastic day. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Full day of eating to get in the best shape of my life. Let's get into this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't really feeling breakfast today, but seeing as I'm gonna go in to do chest, abs, and probably do cardio at the end of this workout, I just know I'm probably best going in with a bit of food in my system. So we are starting the day with a nice 60-gram serving of protein granola. And then this is the protein shake that I've been enjoying a lot recently. It's just 200 mils of oat milk, a little bit of water to top it up, 30 grams of the Protein Works coffee cooler. I do around 7 to 8 grams of creatine a day, and then 10 grams of raw cacao. When you mix all of this together, you get the most beautiful chocolatey, coffee flavored, milky drink in the morning, and it's just the best. I'm going a bit off piste with this though. Normally I just drink this by itself, but today I'm going to, well, you can probably guess what I'm about to do here. I'm going to take the granola, I'm going to take the drink, I'm going to pour this all in there, and we're going to eat that how it is. And I've still got some left over to drink. This breakfast is 546 calories, it's not exactly small. 37 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fiber, 16 grams of fat. So from a nutrition standpoint, it's actually quite well balanced, but it is nearly 550 calories for a bowl of granola essentially. But that's fine. Today's target is 2,400 calories and we're going to aim for at least like 170 grams of protein. And I'm very confident of hitting that, so we're all good. So let's go ahead and get this down me and let's get this day started. I'm not gonna lie, wasn't quite as enjoyable as I thought it was gonna be. I didn't really want any breakfast today. Usually I'm starving first thing in the morning. Today I just wasn't. But weight and cardio in one session calls for a bit of food in the system first. I'm gonna let this settle and then it's gym time. Right, so quite a lot of time has elapsed and there's not quite gone how I thought it would. Gym session and cardio is all done, but I had to take care of something family related. It's all good. It just took a lot longer than I thought it would. So the time is now 3:15. I've just got home, stuck the Everton game on, but that means I haven't eaten since that granola this morning, and that means I've just made what I call my Hail Mary meal, and I call it that because when I need something that is like high in calories and like high in protein and just like high in nutrients and just in general, this is what I make, and you might be quite surprised at what it is. It is quite humble beans on toast, and it's a full tin of Branston beans because they are so much better than Heinz, and I will not hear otherwise. Full tin of Branston beans on 2 slices of protein sourdough, but in the beans I mix in 50% half-fat cheddar, 50 grams of that, and a dash of Liam Herrings. If you're not onto Liam Herrings in beans on toast, you need to get on it. Even though this is such a simple meal, this has 749 calories, 55 grams of protein, 91 grams of carbs, 29 grams of fiber, and 12 grams of fat. And it's just, I just think if you need something that's like really well-rounded nutritionally and gives you some of your fiber a day, gives you fiber, you cannot go wrong with this meal. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely starving, so I'm not even gonna bother with a food time lapse because this is gonna be gone too quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and crush this and I'll catch you in a little bit.
12 seconds later.
As expected, gone in absolute record time. So where that leaves us for today, so far we have had 1,295 calories, we have had 92 grams of protein, 151 carb, 37 grams of fiber in 2 meals, that's crazy, and 28 grams of fat. leaving us with 1,105 calories, and I've still got to get 88 grams of protein, but I'm confident with where me and Adam are going for food later that I'm probably going to get that. Guys, this whole getting in the shape of my life process has been like such a necessary thing for me. I think what's clear is that, you know, prior to this, before I decided to like make this my goal, I had just gotten too lackadaisical in so many areas, and it's really frustrating to think that that was my normal, like to think how long I just kind of was like blissfully unaware. But I found myself just like genuinely changing my behaviors and like, you know, thinking about things like, you know, where I'm gonna go out to eat and like what choices I'm gonna make. Of course, I still have freedom and flexibility in my plan, but I am just generally making better decisions across the board, and that's because I've got that goal, I've got that vision, you know. I've got an idea of what I want to look like, what I want to feel like, and it's on me to act in a way that's conducive to that. I didn't want to do a physique check for this video. I wanted to do one next week just before I go to Malaga. Because I only did one last week, I wanted to give myself an extra week to see what more progress I could make. But it's just been a really nice process so far. I feel so much just better within myself. I want to put the data on the screen since about like, you know, June last year, which is when I got those new scales. That's as far as the data goes for these scales. As you can see, the longer term trend is just like, it's just great to see. And bear in mind, for the most part of this journey, for the vast majority of this journey, I was on 2,500 calories, and like that's still a decent amount of food. It was only in the new year that I dropped down to 2,400. So I've been a month on 2,400 now. And again, it's not like I'm starving myself. I still have plenty of food. I still have, you know, good sized meals. I've still got room to go out to eat with my friends and get the occasional dessert. It's not been the most difficult process in the world, but it has just been steady the whole time. I've had the odd few days where I've just like been off plan. I've had the Christmas period, but still the longer term data is what counts. If the majority of your decisions are aligned towards, you know, that goal of fat loss, if that's your goal, then you'll be surprised at how much room there is, but you have got to be in this for the longer term. Ultimately, remember, if you want to change your life, you've got to change your daily behaviors. And I can very safely say that over the past however many months, I've definitely changed my behaviors. So if in 2026 you do want to lose fat and you do want to have that kind of aesthetic based goal, know that it is a lot easier if you just give yourself the time to actually achieve it. Can you achieve results in short time periods? Yes, you can. Are they going to be sustainable? Likely no. You have to change your habits and behaviors if you want to change your life. And for most of you watching this, you're going to be alive for a very long time. So if you need to take 1 or 2 years to like really recalibrate yourself, you still have the rest of your life to live in that better state. Anyways, don't want to waffle too much. I'm going to watch the game for a little bit and I'll catch up with you after. Hello.
Hello.
Just come to Adam's to edit. Didn't want to film dinner because obviously there's little babies there, so I'm not just going to randomly film his baby. But you saw what I got. Grilled chicken, rice, and now it's time to nail it out in Adam's man cave.
Yeah.
Look at this for a setup.
It's where the magic happens.
He's doing this, well, if you saw me on Instagram, you saw the tandoori edit. This is like the extended version. Class.
Bloody Chaplin girl. Yeah, how many sets are left? Mind if I hop on, yeah?
You have a time of your life doing this. Alright folks, so some time has elapsed, as in it is the next day. I'm actually going to be uploading this video very shortly. Just figured I'd quickly do an outro clip and stick it on the end of the video, and then we can get it uploading. But yeah, I ended up having quite a late night last night. Me and Adam were editing until I want to say around 9. Then I decided to have a little joyride in the car on the way home. But of course we don't go with the speed limit because that's illegal, that would be bad, so didn't do anything like that, of course. But either way, you saw me and Adam grab the Turkish for dinner last night. Turkish is probably like one of my favourite things. I just think, what can possibly, like how can you go wrong with grilled meats, rice, breads and veg or salads or whatever? Like, it's just the best kind of food. So as you saw, I got the grilled chicken with rice. I estimated there was about 250 grams of chicken there because it was quite a lot. About 200 grams of white rice, which I didn't eat all of. I had a couple of bites of bread, but not that much. The thing is though, when I got home, because I got home quite late, I was hungry again. So I ended up having a slice of protein sourdough with a little bit of butter, a bag of those barbecue pop-out crisps, you know, the really low-fat ones, and then a whole 150 gram pack of blueberries. I just nailed them all in one sitting. So I know I did have to guesstimate dinner last night because obviously you can't scan that into MyFitnessPal, but according to my estimations, we finished yesterday on 2,315 calories, 165 grams of protein, which is a little bit low, but not like badly low. 285 grams of carbs, 47 grams of fiber, and 52 grams of fat. So we still came in under my target calories. Managed to enjoy a nice meal out on a Saturday and kept it all relatively healthy. I did kind of mess up my routine a little bit though, because I got back quite late last night. I can't remember the last time I slept in after like I don't know, like 7:30. I think anything after 7:30 is just like, it's just not right for me. This morning my alarm went off at 7:15, which is quite normal for weekends, and I woke up, but I don't know, I just ended up falling back asleep, and I didn't wake up until 9 o'clock. 9 a.m. I was in bed until 9, well, I was sleeping until 9 a.m. Genuinely cannot remember the last time I did that, but I just felt like such an awful sense of shame when I woke up. So I've done my best to like mitigate the circumstances today. I've had 0 caffeine whatsoever. I've gone to the gym this morning to do both weights and cardio in one session. And other than that, I've pretty much been spending the day at the laptop editing. You know, I've had to do the January debrief, I've had to do this video today. And if I'm honest with you, I'm still not entirely sure I'm going to be tired enough to go to bed at my usual time, but I'm really hoping I am, because I don't want to ruin my routine. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be up at 4:45 as normal, so we'll see how that goes. But that's going to be a wrap for this full day of eating to get in the best shape of my life. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one just as much as you have the other ones previously. If you did find it entertaining, if you did learn something, if you laughed at any point in this video, please go ahead and leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel, because we've got some exciting stuff coming soon, including a Malaga vlog. So I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching this video when you could have been doing literally anything and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. I appreciate that. As always, have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.